Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. Today is December 26th, 2021, and I'd like to introduce you to Angel. She was born on December 23rd, so she's only about 3 days old. And yeah, she's super cute and not at all camera shy, so I figured I would sit with her and give you guys a little bit of a update. It is minus 26 degrees Celsius today, which translates or converts to roughly minus 15 degrees Fahrenheit, right? And you might be wondering how all of the animals outside are keeping warm. Like the horses, for example, or the cows in the outside corrals. Well, the answer to that is they have a very thick coat, double layers. So there's one really thick insulating layer, and then there's one layer that's a lot longer, which is what's more noticeable to the human eye if you don't inspect very closely. So that first layer, the really thick one underneath, is what keeps them warm. So you'll know that that layer of fur or hair is working when you look at an animal and it's snowing outside and you can see that the snow layers up on top of the animal because their hair is insulating, so no heat escapes, and that means that the snow will just create a snow blanket on top of the animal because it's not going to melt if there's no heat escaping their hair. So they stay warm that way, and the snow actually creates another layer of insulation. Angel. The snow actually creates another layer of insulation, which keeps them warm as well. So even though it's minus 26 degrees outside, and it's snowing, and there's a bit of a chilly wind, they're warm because they've got really, really thick coats. So, but these babies inside stay warm because they're just too small to be kept outside. But as older animals, they're outside and they're able to grow that thick fur so they can keep warm, right? Also hoping that everybody had a very Merry Christmas yesterday, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit of an update on some of the calves that I showed you before. Infinity, right here, she's got a bit of poop on her head. What did you do? How'd you do that? He? And side note, I got my nails did. I know that's apparently not typical of a farm girl, but I like to have my nails done once in a while. And then we have Sequin over here. She's been playing in the shavings. She got them stuck to her nose. Hello. And she's doing pretty good too. And then we've got everybody else. Yeah. So even though it's cold, we're all doing pretty good. I mean, everything that's on the warm side of a door is getting pretty frozen, like the bottom sides of the doors, the windows, everything's getting kind of covered in ice. So the big roll-up doors and stuff sometimes have a bit of trouble. We've had a couple of breakdowns in that department already, so we've had to fix some of those roll-up doors because the springs or the wire that pulls up the doors are just not strong enough to compete with the extra weight of the ice. So that's unfortunate. We had a heater break in one of the shops this morning, so we're hoping to get that fixed by tomorrow. But yeah, with that Saskatchewan winter comes that Saskatchewan cold, and you just learn to deal with it. I also had somebody ask in the comments on a video or two ago, what is it that we feed the calves? And it's got molasses on there. We feed them this every day. When they run out, they get more, and it's about 2.8 liters, so they just get one of these. So it's got the corn, it's got the pellet ration in there, and some oats, and they go crazy for that stuff. And it comes in these big bags that we have on a pulley system here that's automated. So I can take this, I can lower it, or I can lift it up and that there's like it's like a plus sign cross thing that we put these loops on, and that lifts it up into the air. And then we have this handy contraption that slides. I'm not going to open it because otherwise I'm going to overflow this wheelbarrow. That opens up and empties into the wheelbarrow, and then we just take those scoops and the wheelbarrow, and then we feed the calves that ration that way. And Pumpkin is back in the group pen. She's made a full recovery since that last video that I made, eating straw. So I'm really happy that she's better. She's back in her group pen with her friends. And I put her in the other day when it was only about -6. So she's acclimated already and she's pretty good. Chewing her cud, that means she's happy and healthy. So yeah. Hey? Sweetie? Feels good, doesn't it? Yeah. And Chirac also got put back inside. She's on the straw pack now. Man, I don't know what her exact due date for a baby is, but she'll be having a baby within the next month, hopefully. And then we'll have a little, either a Chirac son or a Chirac daughter. So that'll be nice. I'm just starting to do a bit of prep for milking, but I figured I would show you guys the laundry room. This is the place where all the towels and all of the barn clothes get washed. So you've got 2 washers and 2 dryers. One's a gas dryer and one's electric, just so we use the gas one to try and save on a bit of electricity, but you know how that goes on a farm this big. Lots of electricity gets used anyway. So we got this. Somebody's barn clothes are in there. Should put those in the dryer. And then these are the latest cleaned towels. So those get washed and dried before every milking. There's 2 sets of towels. So one set here that needs to go in the dryer, and then one set here that's already dry and ready to go. So that's nice. Actually, in the winter, I will just turn this on again before milking time so that the towels are nice and hot, so that you can stick your hands in the towel basket and they'll just warm up because the towels are warm. And yeah, so it's not just one person that does the laundry. We take turns, and yeah, that's how we clean our stuff.